Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Cyprian. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, you are welcome. Do not forget to subscribe, and also guys, do not forget to push the notification so that way you get notified every time I upload a video. So guys, let's get straight to the video. Story time, right? So I want to share with you guys some of the experiences that I had a couple years ago, and I thought this is the best time to share with you guys, and I hope you guys can relate to what I'm about to share with you guys. So guys, let's get straight to it, right? So couple of years back, my first job when I came into America, my first job was a dollar store, right? Like during that time when it's your first job, and of course you have to go through training, right? So I was going through training on the job, right? And you know okay, actually they trained me on the register, so they want me to be a cashier at that time. So I said, okay, no problem. Of course, I'm happy. I just got a job, it feels good. It's my first job, by the way. So I was training on the register. Of course, when you training on the register, you have somebody with you that's training you, right? So I was doing that, right? Like first day, second day, third day, I was still going through that training. And I was going through that training on the register, and the manager just she put her eye on me, like her eye was on me, like making sure that I'm not making mistakes, making sure I'm doing the right thing. I was going through that time. I was going through that time with the man. I was going through that training with the manager, and after like a week or so, and we were all at the stock room. We were actually offloading boxes from the truck, and so it was just me and the manager, in the store. So the manager told me, hey, no, it was just me and the manager in the store then, because we were waiting for one more employee to come in. And for some reason, so at that time, me and the manager, we were in the stock room just offloading boxes from the truck. We were breaking boxes, we we're doing all that in the stock room. And so mind you, at this time, right, I'm not like 100% confident on the register yet, because every time I go to the register, I always have somebody with me, like just training me on making sure I'm not making mistakes, making sure I'm not ringing stuff twice. So one day I was in the stockroom with the manager, and it was just two of us while we were waiting for the other guy to come in. And a customer walked in the store. And she was doing her thing, and she finally got her things together, and she went straight to the register. She kept hitting the bell so for someone to come over to the register and ring her stuff up, right? And it was just me and the manager. I think the manager has a lot going on. She was like doing some paperwork at the back, and she told me, she was like, "Hey, go over to the register and ring that customer up." Mind you, this is the first time I'm actually doing that by myself. I mean, of course, I was like, well, this is a challenge for me. I was scared at the same time. I was like, I'm not going to say no to this manager, so she don't feel like, oh, you know how you say no to something and they feel like you don't know how to do it. So I was like, you know what, let me just, have this, let me just go and do it, right? So I walk up to the register, and the customer was, of course, I want to like CPR with the customer, like creating that personal relationship, just so the customer can cool down, because she has been at the register for some time. And as soon as I walked to the register, I was, I took the customer stuff up and started ringing her up, right? Before I know it, the second customer came, the third came, the fourth came. And then I was like, whoa, I can't believe I'm doing this by myself. I was kind of like, I was scared at the same time. I was just, because this is my first time actually doing it by myself. You know what I mean? This is my first time doing it by myself. So I had like, when I look up and I saw like 6 customers ahead of me, I just ring the bell so I can get an assistant. So, just to call the manager to come over to the front and help me, because we have 2 registers, right? And the manager finally noticed that the bell, keep noticing the bell. She walked up to the front, and as soon as she was coming, I can see her face. I don't know what the truck guy said to her. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. And as soon as she keep coming closer to the register. And as soon as she get close, she just shouted, "Sid, what are you doing? Why are you so slow? You need to go home. You need to stop whatever you're doing and go home and let me take care of these customers." In my head, I was like, wow, why would she do that? Then she didn't even stop. Like, she just imagine, I felt so embarrassed. She told me, you know what, just go home. I was like, whoa, 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 what's going on? Like, I looked at the manager and the customers, they were looking at me like, because some of the customers have been to the store. So some of them was like, hey, you know how when customer come to see you and they offer a word of encouragement to you, like, hey, keep going, don't worry, you get used to it. I had some customers that already know that I'm on training already. And when she said that to me, usually like when she said to the other guy that works there, he always says something back. He always like, you're not gonna talk to me like this. No, he always says something back to her. I don't know if she's scared of, she's scared of him or something. I don't know what happened, but this is my story. This is what happened, right? So as soon as she said those things to me in front of customers, that was first of all, I was embarrassed. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to act. I just kept quiet. And I don't know if she knows that, I'm not going to say, I don't know what was going on in her head. But for me, I know that I was quiet. And I just left. You know how you leave the register just not knowing that you just got rejected or embarrassed in front of people? So I just left the register and I went straight to the back. But while I was going straight to the back, right, I had customers telling the manager, hey, you don't need to talk to him like that. Come on now. He's still in training. You don't need to talk to him like that. And the manager was like, you don't know him, how. So the customer asked her, how long has he been working? How long has he been on training? She said like for a week. So, I mean, everybody have different pace, right? Everybody learn differently, right? And the customer was like, I mean, it's just a week. Why are you shouting at him like that? What's going on? Like, did he do something wrong? Because, they were just questioning the manager, and the manager just had that face to the customers. That first of all, that was a bad customer service. So anyway, so as soon as I walked straight to the back and I just sat down on the chair, I was like, in my head, what was going on in my head was, what did I do to this lady? Why did this lady, talk to me that way? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I was just going, it's just like a lot was going on in my head. Like, I was like, wow, I've never been embarrassed like this before, So while all that was going through my head, right, she walked up to the stockroom and she was like, see why, you very slow. Like, she kept on going, like talking to me. And the whole time, to be honest, the whole time I was quiet. You know why? There's like, I don't have anything in my mind, like what I'm going to do to the manager or what I would say. I don't have that. All I was thinking about is, why did this manager disgrace me like that in front of people? So all that was going through my head and I was quiet. And all of a sudden, because she was telling me, when she came to the back, she was telling me that you slow, you need to pick you up, she was just talking, right? And I just kept quiet. And she, you know what she said? She said, but next time, make sure that you walk in it, next time you need to catch up. I was still quiet because, first of all, I was astonished because I didn't know she would talk to me that way. And, I was like, okay, no problem. Then I replied her. I was like, well, okay, no problem. So I went back to breaking boxes and doing my thing. And the whole time I was doing breaking boxes, I wasn't there, to be honest. I wasn't there. First of all, I'm trying to just do my job and just go home. That was that was what was on my head. I just want to do my job and just go home because the whole day is already messed up for me. Because I don't, when that happened, because this is my first job, I've never experienced situations like this before. So, cut the story short, I went, the whole day ended, so I went home and I came back. I came to work the next day, and the manager's just, the manager was looking at me. I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what happened. But then I didn't realize, I'll tell you guys, if you listen, I didn't realize what I was doing. But in my head, I know that I just don't know what to say to her. So she just keep talking to me more. I don't know if it's guilty conscience. I don't know what's going on in her head. But she always like, now she want to talk to me. Like, I don't know what the customer said to her or maybe she realized that she's not supposed to talk to me that way. You know, like the other guy that actually worked with us, right? He like when she said something to him, like he said something back. But for me, I just kept quiet. And the fact that I was quiet, I think it was actually bothering her, like the fact that I was quiet. So she don't know what is on my mind. She don't know what I'm going to do. But to be honest, for me, I just don't want to do anything. I'm just quiet. I think she's never I don't think she have seen somebody like that with that kind of character. So the next day came, cause this time I was just coming to work, making sure I'm coming to work early. Cause in my head I'm thinking like, what did I do? Did I come late? What did I do to this lady that this lady is talking to me this way? Like, what did I do? There's a lot going on in my head. So I keep coming to work on time, like 10 minutes before time. I'll just keep coming to work early, making sure I'm punctual, Then as time goes by, days goes by, weeks, and she just came up to me like, see why I'm very sorry for what I did, this blah 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 blah. She was apologizing to me. I was like, okay, no problem, right? I said no problem, but still, she still feel like there's something that I'm about to do to her. I don't know what she was thinking about. All right, so all of a sudden, I think she told me that she's about to get transferred. So I was like, oh, why? Why are you getting transferred? She was like, I don't know. I just wanna get transferred because of you. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean because of me? Like, I don't understand that. She was telling me that, since like I never said something back to her, I was like, what am I supposed to say? She told me that she don't know what's on my mind, and she's kind of, I don't know if she's scared because she don't know what's on my mind. So, after some time, when she told me that she was gonna get transferred, I was like, okay, like I think she transferred to the other, she got transferred or she got fired. I don't even know what happened to her. But this is what I'm trying to say, right? When something happened to you, right? Like I didn't know at first what I was doing, but I know for sure I was being quiet the whole time, right? I was being quiet the whole time when the thing happened, right? But this is what I would say when it comes to situations like that. The fact that I was quiet in that, in that situation, the fact that I did not, react, like react to how she expect me to react. That was golden. Like, so silence is golden. You know what I mean? Because when you keep quiet or when you silent and somebody just keep talking or something happened and you keep quiet, now the person is gonna get scared because the person don't know what's going on. At that time, I didn't know what I was doing. Come to find out, after years back, I was like, wow, so this is how she felt. Like she probably be thinking I'm going to hurt her or something. She probably be thinking I'm going to do something to her. But because of the fact that I was quiet the whole time while she did what she did to me, I just didn't pay attention no more. I was just doing my job and go home. You know what I mean? She just started acting differently like she used to because of what happened, what happened to, what she did to me. So what I'm trying to say right now is the fact that, see, silent is golden. Like when you keep quiet in certain situation, now the other person that is actually creating trouble, the person will become scared because the person don't know what's on your mind, right? The person don't know what you're about to do, what you're gonna do next. They don't know your next move. Just the fact that you were quiet. So guys, years back, I come to realize that I was actually doing a good thing. Like I didn't react to how she want me to react. I just took it maturely. And then like I said, then I didn't even know I was doing that. Then I didn't even know I was doing all that. I just knew at that time, I just know that I was quiet the whole time why she said that to me or why she embarrassed me in front of people. And I hope she learned something from that too. I hope she do, because they always say like things happen for a reason, right? Things happen for a reason. I think after that day, that's how I learned how to actually ring customer up confidently without being scared or maybe missing money or ringing stuff twice. So guys, to summarize all this, right? When you're in a situation, right? When you're in a situation that you don't have control of, when you're in a situation that you don't know what to do, the best answer is to keep quiet. When you keep quiet, now you have time to, think about it. Now you have time to, embrace it and know how to react to certain situations. So that's what I did, guys. Then, like I said, then I didn't know what I was doing. But come to find out now that I actually did a good thing. I actually did a good thing. I didn't react to any situation. Unlike the other guy that always want to react. Come to find out that now it's like, wow, I actually did a good thing. So guys, that's it, guys. That's the story. That's what happened to me a couple years ago. So all I want to say, guys, silent is golden. So if you're in a situation right now that you don't know what to do, or maybe somebody's causing trouble, or you don't know how to react to certain situation, the best answer is to keep quiet and think about it. Because the fact that you are quiet, that's your power. Now the other person don't know what's going on in your mind. So yeah, so that's it. That's a short story that I have, guys. Like I always say, guys, if this is the first time you're coming in, you are welcome. Do not forget to subscribe. And also, guys, do not forget to push that notification so that way you get notified every time I upload a video. All right, guys. Peace.